Coming up in court today.
The electric.
My lights was already off. The electric company don't close till 5:30.
All she had to do was call and make a phone call.
In the court system, justice is not always just. That's why they bring their disputes here. Real people, real problems, real revenge.
You can't be doing it. You can't be doing it.
Justice is eye for an eye.
Our plaintiff claims her lights went out when she underpaid her electric bill by 36 cents. She's asking for damages to her home and spoiled groceries. The defendant claims the plaintiff didn't pay her bill and received proper notice. He countersues for 36 cents.
I am suing the light company for shutting off my lights and having us being evicted from our home.
I'm being sued because the lady didn't pay her bill. It's not like she didn't have a chance. All she had to do was pick up the phone. The judge has to see it my way. All rise!
Thank you. Dorothea Lloyd, you are suing Blue North Power Company for an unspecified amount of money for damages you incurred when Blue North cut off your electricity bill when you only owed 36 cents. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wither, you're the president of Blue North Power Company, and you say you gave her past due notices. She suffered damages because she ignored the notices and she did not call the right people, so you're countersuing her for the 36 cents. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. All right, Miss Lloyd, tell me what happened.
The reason, well, I'm suing Blue Power.
Right.
Because they shut off my power.
Right.
And I got evicted from my place of residence.
Okay, were you renting a place?
Yes, I was.
Okay, and was it in the policy or something that they evict you if your electricity gets cut off?
No, when they shut my lights off, everything just ruined. I had a flood in my place.
Okay.
Because my pipes had frozen.
Your Honor, she had notice.
And so then they evicted you because of the damage to the house?
Yes, because it had so much that they had to redo. You know, it had so much so much damage that...
Who were you living at the house with?
Me, myself, and my son.
And that's your little boy there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, stand up. How old are you?
11 years old.
11 years old? Okay, come on in here. Can you come and she'll open it for you. What's your name?
Judge Harris.
Okay, you gotta speak louder for me, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, tell me what happened. Did the electricity get cut off?
Yes, sir.
And was it cold outside or was it hot outside?
It was cold outside. It was in January, and it was very cold, and we didn't have any electricity.
Your Honor, they got notice.
Okay, thank you. You could go ahead and sit back. Thank you, I appreciate it. Tell me your side of the story. She's saying that she only owed 36 cents and you cut off her power, and it was in the middle of winter time, and everything got ruined, and she got evicted from her place. Is 36 cents that important to you?
Your Honor, it's all computer generated, okay?
So what happened?
We buy the electricity, we mark it up, we bill it. She pays the bill. She made a mistake, didn't send it out.
What do you mean she made a mistake?
Okay, she made a mistake. She made the bill out, and she made the last two numbers wrong. There's a 36-cent difference.
Okay.
The computer got that.
So she paid the bill, but she made the wrong amount?
That's right.
Okay, do you have proof of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me what you got there.
Your Honor, the computer sent her notice.
I have a copy of my check that I wrote.
Okay, how much did you write the check for? Give it a big Sugar Ray. I'll look it all over. All right, so let me see. Okay, I've got here that the bill amount was $142.73. You wrote a check for $142.37. You just made a mistake in the last two numbers.
Right, just made a mistake.
And that you owed, that it was a 36-cent balance.
Yes, sir.
And because of that, you cut off her electricity?
I didn't cut the electricity off. I did not cut the electricity.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Sir, you're the captain captain of the ship. Whatever happens, you're the captain of the ship. If
I
that...
buy and selling. The computer sent her notice of the mistake. All she had to do was call and make a phone call. I have a record of her bill. She's called 5 times before anytime there's been a problem.
Your Honor, I did
It's all done automatically.
I did
Give that big sugar ray.
I called.
You called? What happened? What happened when you called?
There was no answer when I called.
There was no answer?
It was no answer. It didn't even nothing pick up. I don't need to talk to a computer. I need to talk to a person.
Your Honor, we're a small company.
I mean,
Your Honor, we're a small company. We see an opportunity to buy something at a discount, mark it up, sell it to the customer at a lower rate than what they're getting, thereby saving the customer money.
Okay, but
it's
then you cut my lights off.
Small company. How many employees do you have?
4.
4 employees. And how many houses do you give electricity to, approximately?
About 6,000.
Tell me what all you did.
I made numerous of calls. When I came, as a matter of fact, when I came in from work, my lights was already off. It was like 2:30 in the evening.
The electric.
My lights was already off. The electric company don't close till 5:30. I couldn't even get anyone on the phone, and it was past 5:30. I'm still trying to get somebody on the phone.
And tell me what happened to your house.
It was damaged. It was flooded out because it was so cold, the pipes busted.
Your Honor,
my fish
I understand.
died.
The electricity
my son
was
has
cut.
a fish tank. My fish died. Everything. The carpet was ruined. The floors was ruined. Everything.
What was the temperature outside that night?
23.
23?
In the 20s.
So how did you sleep there? What happened that night?
Well, we slept in that night, but we had to leave our home and go live with my sister.
Okay.
And the next day when we came, wait a minute.
We gave her a notice with 7 days.
Talking,
7 days.
Okay, well, still, I'm
she
talking.
She never called.
Your Honor, I'm
okay,
talking.
we provided service. We sent it to her in the mail. She never called. She's called us 5 times before. She knows what it's not. How come
well, hearing her story here today, do you have any sympathy for her?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay,
but
well,
I've got close to 5,000 customers. I'm trying to provide a service.
Well, I don't hear you answering your complaint saying, okay, I feel sorry for her, I'm going to give her some money. Instead, you're saying you want your 36 cents back.
Well,
that doesn't sound like much sympathy. Mr. Wither, in this case, I think you're trying to hide behind your mama's skirt. Say that.
The plaintiff was shocked when her electricity was shut off and claims the defendant owes her for home repairs and spoiled groceries. The defendant claims he was just the middleman and is not responsible for the damages to her home. Let's watch.
All right, so Miss Lloyd, you had to move out of the house?
I had to move out of my home.
Are you raising that boy by yourself?
By myself. I am a single parent.
Okay, you're working to support him?
I work every day.
What do you got to say about that?
I commend her. It's not a hard job, Your Honor. But I send out bills, I send out late notices, and I give her a chance. And if she doesn't answer, what am I supposed to do?
But do you understand that if you cut off somebody's electricity, there are serious consequences?
I don't cut off the electricity. Well, TXU does. And on her bill, it says that's who to call.
But you set up the system. It's your company. You're the president of the company.
And if she doesn't answer the ads, and it's in big red letters, what do you want me to do? If I don't know, I can't help.
I don't pay
She called 5 times before, and I worked on her bills with her. This time she didn't. She ignored it. It's not my problem right now.
All right, tell me about the past calls.
Your Honor, you have that piece of paper, a copy of the calls, the record. Anytime there's been a problem, she has called, and I have worked with her.
I've got here on July 30th, 2005, she called.
Yes.
August 30th, 2005, she called.
Yes.
Your Honor, that's
October 2nd, 2005.
Ignore this one.
Wait a minute, let's look at number January 16th, 2006. It says, service terminated.
Yes, sir.
And it was a call, reason for call.
Okay,
service terminated.
All right, okay.
Electricity off for 3 days. No one available. Payment sent on time. What is problem, says customer.
Yes,
You've got that in your own notes that she called and saying that her electricity is off.
That's when she finally called me.
Oh, 3 days later, so you're saying that's
on top of the bill that she gets if you have
I could get in contact with.
So you tried for 3 days?
I called when my lights was cut off. I called.
On the bill, it says call the electric company. I'm just a billing company. I'm the middleman. I do the billing.
Oh, come on now. You're the captain of the ship. You're responsible for all the systems that are set up. You set up the computer. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I am not Texas U. I set up the billing. I buy it as a discount. I resell it.
You're the president of the company. I'll be back in a second with my decision. Thank you.
You know, I cannot believe that you would send out a termination notice to this lady that owes you 36 cents when it would have cost you more money in the long run just to mail the letter.
Ma'am, I sent out a late notice. Tell me what's going on. Pick up the phone. I didn't turn it off. TXU turns it off. I'm the middleman. Just a billing service.
Well, if it was up to me, I'd have Sugar Ray knock his lights out.
Don't you think you're making a federal case out of a situation for which he has no control? This is the parent company's problem, not his. And don't you think you should control your own accounting and bookkeeping?
Amen. Thank you very much.
No, I don't. Because I do what I have to do. I paid my bill.
You didn't pay your bill.
And it wasn't the bigger company that cut my lights out. It was his company.
You didn't pay your bill.
Oh.
You paid part of your bill.
Okay.
You didn't pay all of your bill.
36 cents? I got evicted for 36 cents.
But if 6,000 customers
and my credit
underpay their bill, he's got a big
ruined
problem.
for 36 cents. That's on the credit.
Thank you.
My credit is bad. I can't even get anywhere else.
Well,
to
you
stay.
know, if
Pick
you
up
don't,
the phone.
If you're this sloppy with your bookkeeping, your credit was probably bad before.
All rise.
Mr. Wither, in this case, I think you're trying to hide behind your mama's skirt, saying that you shouldn't have created a computer program that disconnects service over 36 cents. Obviously, it was a mistake. Why would you send in $142 and not send in the other 36 cents? It's your computer program's fault. Now, Ms. Lloyd, I can't award you damages for the damage to the house because you didn't own the house. I can't award you damages for the pipes or anything. What I can do is award you damages for your damage to the stuff to your refrigerator and to give you a little bit of money for your inconvenience of having to move. So, Mr. Wither, you're going to write her a check, and you're going to write her a check for $500 for the stuff in her refrigerator and also for her inconvenience. But I don't know if you leave her $500 may not affect you and may not make you want to change your computer program because that's going to be expensive. So I want you to learn a lesson. So Big Sugar Ray, what we're going to do, I'm going to ask you to take Mr. Wither outside, and he's going to know what it's like to be cold, and he's going to know what it's like to have spoiled milk. So you're going to take him outside and put him in a swimming pool of cold ice, and you're going to dump spoiled, rotten milk on him. Go on outside. Not on him, around him, not on his head. Ma'am, is that how you felt that night?
That's
how you felt that night?
That's right.
I'm gonna ask you to take Mr. Wither outside, and he's gonna know what it's like to be cold, and he's gonna know what it's like to have spoiled milk. So you're gonna take him outside and put him in a swimming pool of cold ice, and you're gonna dump spoiled, rotten milk on him. Go on outside. All right, Big Sugar Ray, put him in the pool.
Let's go.
All right, have him sit down.
Let's go. Sit down.
Okay, you know what to do. Get the ice.
Get the ice? Oh, okay.
Start pouring. Not on him, around him, not on his head.
Lay down, lay down.
That's how you felt that night?
We have grandmas and grandmothers and everything.
Okay, that's good enough. Now get the milk.
He needs punishing, Your Honor.
One more, that's enough.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Big Sugar Ray, that's enough. Get the milk now. Get the milk.
Okay.
Get the milk.
Hey, this right here gonna teach him this. No.
All right.
Woo.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough.
Yeah, this right here, teach him right here. Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Wither, I want you to change that computer program, okay? I don't think it'll be happening to anybody else.
Change that computer program now?
All right. Bring in the next case. Bring in the next case.
The plaintiff claims her aunt's last wishes were for her to take care of her dog and left $3,500 to her. The The defendant, her husband, claims the plaintiff doesn't even like dogs and he should get the dog and the money. Let's watch.
I'm going to win today. I'm suing my husband for my aunt's dog. He is a sorry pet owner, and he cannot take care of this dog because he can't even take care of a woman.
My wife is suing me for a dog her aunt left her, and she don't even like dogs.
All right, Susan Del Rey, you're suing your husband, Jason Del Rey, for ownership of the dog. The two of you are going through a divorce, and you got that dog from your aunt who left it in a will. And along with the dog comes $3,500 for its care, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you're countersuing her for the ownership of the dog, that you want the dog. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what happened.
What happened was my aunt ended up passing away, and she left my dog, well, that dog, to me in her will.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted, and now we are debating on who get the dog.
She don't even like dogs.
So you two are going through a divorce, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you want me to tell who should have ownership of the dog?
Yes,
How
Your
much
Honor.
comes with the dog?
$3,500 comes with the care for the dog.
She left $3,500 in her will for whoever takes care of the dog?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Big Sugar Ray, give me a copy of the will.
All right.
Thank you. And what evidence you got here?
Well, Your Honor, I have the proper care for the dog, which her name is Tuffy, for as her favorite toy. That this she really likes because it really stimulate her, and she, juvenile, you see, she likes that. And this stuff costs money. That's why I believe I should be able to keep the dog and the $3,500, Your Honor.
Why do you think you should have the dog, Mr. Del Rey?
When we first got together, I tried to get her to get a dog.
Liar.
She didn't want no dog.
Liar.
I had a
He's
friend.
talking about big
I had
dog.
a friend
The dog is
that
so
gave
big,
us
it's
a
bigger than
puppy,
me.
a
It's not
full-blood
me.
Okay, let him talk.
gator pet.
Right.
She did not like it.
Liar.
She did not
Liar.
want it.
Liar.
Why is this up her line, sir?
First of all, you know I don't like no
She don't
big
like dogs.
I love
Bottom
good
line, she don't
dogs.
like dogs. I
You
tried
just
to
mad.
get her to
That's
get
my
one.
dog.
She don't want it. Now, since Ain't Winnie dead,
Yes,
and got
she's my,
money,
she's my blood.
leaving money,
She's my blood.
a lady that you didn't talk to number twice.
So you're saying she just wants the $3,500. She don't want the dog.
That's all she wants.
Your Honor,
That's all she
no.
wants.
Well, how do I
That's all
know
she
you don't want
wants.
the $3,500?
He
Ain't
wants
worried about the money.
$3,500 for his
You're not
car.
worried
about the
It's
money.
about his
I
car.
love the dog.
It's about his car.
What has he done for the dog?
He haven't done nothing. When the dog got sick for the vet bill, who paid for it? Me. Because he gave me my allowance. I paid for it. The dog was sitting up here sick, and I told him the dog is vomiting. He wouldn't care. He said, don't put the dog in my car because he cares so much about his
If
car.
you don't spend the money, you ain't gonna get the money that's coming to you.
Oh my God! So you're saying she's spending the money with the vet so she can make the money of the $3,500?
That's it. You spend money to make money. That's all she did.
Who's the dog sleep with?
Me?
Okay. You sleep with you?
Yes, because he outside sleeping with his car.
But she ain't gonna tell you she been in the front seat with me.
No.
When the dog went Tuffy go to sleep, she right outside with me.
What if I do this? What if I give her the dog and give you $3,500? Is that okay with you?
No, sir. I need the $3,500 to take care of the dog.
Well,
No,
what if
Your
I
Honor.
give you the dog and her the $3,500? Is that okay with you?
No, that's not what was in the will.
Oh my God!
I have the will, Your Honor.
That's
I
not-
have the
it
will.
wasn't in the
She
will.
stated
It
that
wasn't in
the
the will.
dog
Well, Big
is a
Sugar,
package.
this is
Why
what
should
we can
we split it up
do.
now?
The dog is a
Hey,
package.
Big Sugar Ray, I don't think either one of these people want the dog. I think all they want is their aunt's money, the $3,500, don't you?
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Let me ask you something. Is that little boy from the first case, is he still here?
Yes, I believe he's
Go
still
bring
here.
him in here. Go get him and bring him in here. I want to talk to him. Why did you pick $3,500 over the dog if you came in here and said you wanted the dog?
I chose $3,500 because I can use the care for it. It messed up my
And if
car.
you love the dog so much, how
He
come
don't
you were
love the
choosing the
dog.
$3,500?
Because it's about his car, Your Honor.
I'm saying no to that because in the will, it's a package deal.
Yes, son. Right there you go.
I know, I heard your first case, you remember me? And I know you had to move out of your house and you probably lost a lot of your friends, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a little friend to play with, okay? Okay, Big Sugar Ray, pick up that dog.
All righty.
I'm giving the dog to you, so that's gonna be your dog, and you get $3,500 with it to take care of that dog. Go ahead and hand it to him, Sugar Ray. Hand him the dog.
There you go. Hold it, man.
Take him one out the front door. Take him one out the front door.
Come on, come on.
Now, that's your dog.
Yes, for a dog. That's it. Good.
Neither one of you get the dog, and neither one of you get $3,500. That's justice.
The verdict was that neither one of us won my aunt's dog. I'm really not pleased with the verdict because I believe that dog was in my family and it was my bloodline. My sorry husband wouldn't even know how to take care of a dog, let alone a woman.
At least it went to a child that did deserve it. But for us, my wife, she didn't want it anyway. She just wanted the money.
Today's second case dealt with a will. A will is one of the most important documents that you will ever sign. So make sure you have careful consideration and consult a lawyer before you sign your will, because after you're gone, someone could use the loophole so that your true intentions aren't enforced. So if someone is trying to cheat you out of your inheritance, don't get revenge. Bring them to my court.